Welcome back to The Express. Today we're getting all kinds of fabulous interior design ideas from the Kids Help Phone Homes for the Holidays house tour. And we have more details on that later. Right now we're off to shop Granville Street with a designer from West One Design.
It's that time of year, and there's no better way to get into the spirit of the season than to bring Christmas into your home.
Just getting your tree set up, I mean, you've got to get, that's the first and foremost, get the tree set up, putting up a few candles, and then just small things that remind you of that season. You don't even have to put the Christmas ornaments on the tree. You can, some people are putting up branches now and hanging them from branches if they don't have trees, doing little bowls with Christmas ornaments or pine cones.
Lots of great ideas and lots of inspiration at Vancouver's Country Furniture.
I always loved Country Furniture because they had authentic Canadiana antiques, and they've really grown over the years. The past 10 years since I've been shopping here, they have more reproductions. They always have some trendy items that are fun, but they've always been true to their original concept, which is they have the Canadiana antiques and they show us how to mix it up. So I quite enjoy coming to this store. This is an example of what Country Furniture does really, really well. You have rug hook pillows, and it gives you that nostalgic Christmas feel without being the traditional red-green. I really love these candles. They just rotored right into the wood.
It's very old country Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Decorating your home for the season is also a way to connect to Christmases past.
I also feel when I start pulling out some of those decorations, especially if I have an angel that we had as kids on the top of our tree and I put it up there, it just reminds me of good times in the past.
Oh, these are so cute.
These are specifically fantastic if you have kids and you want to decorate your tree. You want something on the bottom that's not breakable, and then you could put your more breakable pieces on the top. And they're really fun. They've got great colors.
And for a completely different take on the holiday season, we visited Heather Ross in-house.
Heather has an exquisite collection of the vintage ornaments. Not only that, she has small pieces of natural things. She has those antlers. She often has wood pieces, beautiful silver. Yeah, I really love her stuff. And then she has special candles and whatnot. Yeah, she has a very special store.
So much to choose from and so many ways to bring the holidays home. In Vancouver, I'm Kendall Harris for The Express.
For a more personalized Christmas design treatment, you can contact Kimberly at west1design.com. And it's time now to meet another expert on the design scene. Although Bob Tuckey may be best known in the Point Grey neighborhood for his plant selection, he also does something special at Christmas.
It takes Bob Tuckey 3 days to transform his small urban garden store into a winter wonderland.
My Christmas merchandise starts arriving in July, so I price it, check it to make sure there's nothing broken, repackage it up and put it in storage until it's time for it to come out for Christmas.
Situated in the Point Grey neighborhood, the natural gardener carries a selection of decor lines unique to his store.
I want something that's going to be a little bit different. That's sort of the reputation I have now, and so I'm always looking for ornaments that people aren't going to see in all the other stores.
Bob says felt and gold ornaments are popular this year, but the more unconventional ones are his favorite.
One of my favorite lines is these solid brass ornaments that I get from a couple who make them by hand in St. Mary's, Ontario. I call them heirloom ornaments because they're beautiful, they're handmade, they'll last forever because they're metal. I also am carrying these beautiful raku balls from Les Crimp of Nanoose Bay on Vancouver Island. He hand makes these. He's 82 years old, and he does an amazing job with those as well. A really fun, whimsical line that I love to carry, and the women especially really like, is my Lulu line, and they specialize in doing all kinds of shoe ornaments and purse ornaments, and they're just really lots of fun.
Look at the penguin.
Yeah, isn't he great?
His unique selection is what has people coming back year after year.
The feeling when you first walk in the store is tranquility. It feels like a little oasis in the middle of the city. He always has something that's different. The way he lays things out, it gives me good ideas.
I think trying to keep it simple. I think if you get it too cluttery, you lose the impact, and it's distracting, and you don't really see what's going on.
Bob is a big believer in collecting new ornaments every year, but he reminds all decorators to mix the new with the old.
First and foremost, I think Christmas is all about tradition, I think. So I know people want to bring out all the old stuff. It brings lots of memories back, and so I think that's really important to include that.
In Vancouver, I'm Melanie Pinetto for The Express.
Every weekend from now through till Christmas, Bob makes fresh cookies and organic hot apple cider that he serves to his customers while they do their holiday shopping. And you can find out more at the Natural Gardener website. You're watching The Express, and we've got more holiday inspiration coming up. For people who don't necessarily have a design background like you do, like what are some tips that you can give us?
Up next on The Express, 3 hot tips for trimming the tree. Breathe, a new holiday CD.
Anyone who breathes, anyone who uses their lungs is really going to benefit from this.
The Express, this is your local voice.
It's Christmas time.
Welcome back to The Express on the Homes for the Holiday home tour with Kids Help Phone. I just love what you've done with this house. I'm so inspired.
It is inspiring, isn't it?
Is it that easy, though, for people who don't necessarily have a design background like you do? Like, what are some tips that you can give us?
Oh, I think it certainly is. And for example, back here we have these feather boas. And you can buy a boa for $20, and you put a string of twinkly lights underneath it, and it looks like snow. And whatever you put in that base snow motif ends up looking very Christmassy and very festive.
That's so fantastic. Some of the other fun things you've done, pulling out what was already in the room, like the pomegranate theme, and then making that run through the rest of the decor.
Exactly. The family room that's part of the kitchen, the homeowner has pomegranate finials even on her curtain rods. So we took that theme of pomegranates and we just played on it and added more and more pomegranates. And you can get fake pomegranates just about anywhere.
Okay, what is the number one piece of advice you would give, the easiest thing if you were decorating your house to make it really have the wow factor?
Well, I think you cannot go wrong with white lights.
What's your favorite thing that you've done in this house?
I really love what we're looking at behind us, and one of my favorite things in the house, Cindy Stevens from Carriage House did this tree, and she used a carpet as a tree skirt. And it's the same style, it's an Aubusson carpet like the living room carpet, and I just thought that was very inspired of her to do that.
I'm going to use tea towels.
Yeah.
I know what I can do. I can put the boa under the tree. And if you'd like to get more ideas and see more of these beautifully decorated houses, there are 5 on the Kids Help Phone Homes for the Holiday Tour. It runs November 27th and 28th. Now, the next feature on The Express is also a fundraiser, this time for the BC Lung Association. And it's giving us a new twist on holiday music.
You looked at me with those big brown eyes.
Her entire life, she played it safe.
I was always the studious one in high school. I would get the good grades, and I would always choose the safe route. And so university was my safe route, get a degree, get a job, and get it done.
But as sometimes happens, life had other plans.
I was at SFU on scholarship studying English and Communications. I finished my first year there, and something didn't feel right inside it. I just felt empty, and I didn't feel like I was doing what I was supposed to do. So I decided, okay, I'm going to put the scholarship aside, I'm going to put the studies aside for a little while and try this.
Jillian is one of 13 local artists offering their talents to charity, a benefit album for the BC Lung Association.
The song that I contributed to the album is Sit Round the Fire. It's a song about spending time at Christmas with the people who mean the most to you. You can't have Christmas without music. Whether it's carolers doing the carol ships, or walking around downtown and hearing people caroling, or walking into the stores. I think everybody has a favorite Christmas song. Everybody has a slightly different way of looking at Christmas, but it's those warm, fuzzy memories all wrapped up in a song.
Those have always been part of Jillian's life.
I would listen to music whenever I was feeling upset. And I'd play a song on repeat over and over and over again, and that was my solace. That was what made me feel like everything was going to be okay.
She's hoping to have the same effect on others.
I really want to help people with my music. The music that I write is primarily songs about hope, finding your way through life. My music is all about giving people the encouragement and the inspiration to keep going.
And with 90% of proceeds going to charity, now she'll be helping out in a much more tangible way.
The money's going to go to a lot of research dollars, which is going to help all British Columbians all across the province. Anyone who breathes, anyone who uses their lungs is really going to benefit from this. It goes to a lot of research into lung cancer, lung health, asthma, COPD, anybody who's an ex-smoker. It's going to help all of these people.
Push! Keep pushing, keep pushing.
My dad and my mom both taught me from a very early age that helping other people is the right thing to do.
A message she's hoping to spread and people will embrace all year round.
It's Christmas time.
In Vancouver, I'm Peter Kim for The Express.
December 4th is the CD release party and benefit for Breathe. It's happening in White Rock, and you can get tickets and more information at raveonstudios.com. And for more holiday fun, we've got your Express Spotlight. Spend an evening with the community in this annual holiday tradition of lighting up the Christmas tree. Other activities include a children's choir, a magic show, photos with Santa, and a holiday movie. Celebrate the season at Capilano Suspension Bridge and see the park lit up with lights. Dress warm for this annual winter outdoor event and enjoy live music and activities. Get in the Christmas spirit and join Santa in this annual holiday street parade. Be a part of the community as several floats express their imagination and enthusiasm. And as we've mentioned, the Kids Health Phone Homes for the Holiday Tour is this weekend, November 27th and 28th, and you can get your tickets online. Now that's it for today's Express, all about getting ready for the holidays. If you'd like to see the show again, you can watch it online at vancouver.shawtv.com. In the meantime, we're going to leave you with a look at the Art Club's production of the classic, It's a Wonderful Life. And we'll see you next time.
Don't come crying to me when these people can't pay their debts.
I'm not crying, Mr. Potter, but times are hard and a lot of these people are out of work.
Then foreclose. If they don't want to work, they have no right to own a house.
They want to work, Mr. Potter.
If they wanted to work, they'd have jobs.
These people have children.
They're not my children. Is this a business or a charity war?
Mr. Potter.
I need some advice. Sweet George, not now. Your father's in a meeting.
Mr. Potter, have you no pity? You have more money than you could ever spend.
Oh, so I should give it all to a bunch of miserable failures who can't pay their mortgages. Or failures like you and that idiot brother of yours with your shoestring building and loan.
He's not a failure! You can't say that on my...
Hey, what you doing with that rock?
I'm making a wish. And throwing it!
Hey, that's pretty good. What'd you wish, Mary?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
No, wait, tell me what you wished for. Tell me what you want and I'll get it for you. What do you want, Mary? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Mary.
Well, I'll take it. Then what?